Hello witches and magical kindreds, I'm Kim. Welcome to my channel, The Way of the Witch. We found this trail just a mile or so from the house. So glad to live in such a beautiful location. We're walking out to Glass Beach. I live on the lands of the Miwok, and it is stunningly beautiful. So I thought I'd share a little trail I recently found. Beach. Not in Fort Bragg, but right around the corner from my house. Love it. Found a piece of blue glass. Pretty. Oh my God, y'all, this is my new favorite hike. I love it. And I can't believe it's just a mile from the house. There's so many beautiful birds, lots of wildlife. Love it, love it, love it. It's golden hour. Absolutely love it here. And as a quick VR to Honey Rose Ritual, I have a brief tour of my studio / witchy room and a peek at what's on my bookshelf, what's on my desk, and what's on my altars. And here's my recently unboxed Barbie Coven with a couple of little monsters from Monster High thrown in. Thanks to Candy at Tiny Soul Whispers and March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis channel for the inspiration. I love you guys. Y'all have really inspired me to tap into my inner child. Though I think I have another step. I've got to get some better display shelving put up. I love that collection. I have a few vintage toys, the 8-ball. I also have my Steven Universe minis collection. I used to love watching that show. Now those Barbies right there, those are for my nieces, so they have something to play with when they get here. So here's a quick spin around my studio office witchy room. I just moved, so I don't have a whole lot. I think I want to put some shelves there, or maybe here for my Barbie Coven. Could be on this wall, but I think I'm going to put some of my own artwork up there. And thought I'd give you a little spin around. Here's a quick peek at my altar shelves, and here's my bookshelf and what I've got on it. These really aren't ordered very well. On this shelf, though, I have a lot of tarot guidebooks and even this little pouch with all of the cards from the Herbiary, Bestiary, and Crystalliary from My Atoll. Those books are right behind the cards I'm showing you. I love those books, and in fact, I'm using the Crystalliary for my card of the year, my stone card of the year reading that I'll be doing here in a couple of days. This is just a little reference shelf. I have a lot of like magazines, some random books, children's books. This shelf is really a lot of my journals and grimoires, but other books that I enjoy reading. And of course, every one of these shelves I have stuffed with a layer behind them. Those are typically books I've really already read, or I'm not grabbing them off the shelf most of the time. I like this shelf because I'm using these books pretty actively. This Tarot of the Spirit is one of my favorite tarot guidebooks. In fact, I love that deck a lot, and I'm using it in my reading for the year ahead. So I'll be using this in the next couple of days. Also have some books from Danielle Dulski, who I work with a lot, and just other books that I enjoy reading and am currently using. Mainly I just have a lot of art and art books and spiritual sort of reference books, not a whole lot of fiction, some. But I got this set as a Yule present to myself, the Library of Esoterica. I may do a sort of walkthrough of all 4 books in a future video. And then this is the bottom shelf of my altar setup. Just some random things that I will typically use. I'm actually going to use that book to create an Ogham sort of grimoire. This is my crystal shelf, just some of my favorites, along with, some shed antlers and a couple of art pieces. Most of these I've picked up at gem shows over the years, or they've come in subscription boxes. I have been a rock hound since I was a little kid. This is my ancestor altar, and I have a offering to my dear mom, who passed away December 7th last year. And then this is my working altar. I typically don't burn the burn bowl or the candle on that. I'll just pull out some pieces and just have a place so that it can aerate. I just don't want to mess up my shelf, honestly. I love this raven totem thing, the witch's moon scent. It's great. And then this shelf is just some random stuff that I've had over the years that often makes its way to one of my altars, and a little sign to remind me when I'm working, doing my day-to-day mundane job. You know what? Make your own magic. There is a little witch in all of us. So yeah, and my desk setup, I've basically have it set up so I can work. I work from home, and then also do some art. I usually do a draw a day with my tarot cards. Right now I'm using the Self-Love Tarot, I think. This is my art side, getting ready to do a year ahead spread. I have as many art supplies as I could have in this room, otherwise they're in storage. I even have this little, or came across this little piece that I was working on, gosh, 4 or 5 years ago, and still haven't finished it. My Book of Crows, or A Murder of Crows. I don't know, I like it. I just need to finish it. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tour. I am going to be posting in the next couple of days about preparations for a Yule manifestation spell. So I hope you'll join me. Otherwise, I hope you're having a great holiday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.